This is the future.
The most popular nuking Mirage build is an explosive Ledgerman setup used for Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. It was the second best option when there was no Siren available to nuke everything with her spores and miasma. Well, those were some old times, as with the Helminth system. You can also nuke now with Thermal Sunder. Because of the Helminth system, somehow, Nuke Mirage wasn't that popular anymore. Hell, even Siren was dethroned by some Helminth setup when it comes to nuking the Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. However, that doesn't mean that the effectiveness of Mirage is now gone. She can still nuke with explosive Ledgerman, but she is not the second best option right now. Siren is first, I guess. Thermal Sunder setup is next. Colt Creeping Terrify is next, then Mirage. What do you think of the rankings? But anyway, the build for an explosive Ledgerman Mirage is simple. You go for lots of range since you would want to cover a wide area, then some power strength so the damage of each explosion. So how does the damage of explosive Ledgerman work? So basically, it converts pickup into proximity mines. It converts ammo to cold damage, affinity orbs to toxin damage, energy orbs to electricity damage, and health orbs to heat damage. The explosion radius of 15 meters is not affected by mods. The conversion range is the same as the sleight of hand trap radius, which is 40 meters at max ability rank, and centered on the cast to Warframe's position. Although the explosion is not, the conversion range is affected by ability range, hence it's wise to go max range. In addition, loot radar is a great quality of life for the build since easier detection of loot means you know where to place your proximity mines. You can use this in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, and help out a bunch of players the leveling their weapons, or you would just like to farm the very rare weapons which are Lata Vandal and Braton Vandal, which do have incarnate forms right now. Or, you just want to farm Radiant Relics or even Focus Farm. But it would just be a waste to use Mirage only in Elite Sanctuary Onslaught right now, especially since her Prism nuke is super busted in Steel Path Duviri circuit right now. The combination of Prism and Explosive Ledgerman is a holy shit build in the Duviri circuit with the addition of the Decree system. With the Morale Boost Decree, paired with Nourish ability and Arcane Energize, you will have enough energy regen to cast and recast both your Prism and Explosive Ledgerman. Also, Envious Economy, Proficient Fighter, and the Bounce Back Decree gives more energy efficiency to the build. And then, there's Close Contagion that spreads the status of the Explosive Ledgerman, which then allows the Prism to somehow do tons of damage to almost all enemies in the circuit. Remember, the Duviri circuit is just a small room and the disco ball got a massive range, and you can simply put some proximity mines almost in every spot once you start killing enemies. Overall, Mirage takes a massive leap from an Elite Sanctuary Onslaught nuker, to a very popular nuker and Duviri circuit which allows you to just chill and party with Mirage Disco Ball. The Steel Path Warframe experience of the build also got buffed big time. In the past, I was having energy issues with this build, but after Nourish become a subsumable ability, it's very easy to restore energy now by just casting the energy regen of Zenuric. For survivability, we have shield gating now, and on top of that, we can also use the Horror's Q-Brow for its stalk ability that renders us invisible. Since we are using mostly skills, it's safe to assume that stalk won't break as long as there is an enemy within 25 meters. The only thing I'm missing here is some Archon shards. First of all, I would go with casting speed on Mirage, then, add a lot of energy so I can maintain Prism longer. Mirage mains are really blessed right now, as it seems that you can nuke everywhere with your favorite Warframe right now. Honestly, this is by far the perfect nuking setup for Mirage, and I suggest that you try it for yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.